네, 여러분 안녕하세요.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you all to the 2021 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage. I will be taking you through this forum, which will take place for 3 days, and I am Mook So-yoon, announcer at MBC Jeonju, and it is a great pleasure to meet you all. This forum is being broadcast live online through the YouTube channels of ICHCAP, Cultural Heritage Administration of Korea, and Jeonju MBC, as well as the forum's official website. In addition, this forum is being held simultaneously on Metaverse and therefore can be enjoyed on the Metaverse site through the relay screen. We look forward to your active participation. The World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage was held under the theme Intangible Cultural Heritage in Cities in 2017, Intangible Cultural Heritage and Peace in 2018, Intangible Cultural Heritage and Civic Life in 2019, and Human, Nature, and Intangible Cultural Heritage in 2020. And the theme for 2021 this year is Rediscovering Intangible Cultural Heritage in the Era of Convergence and Creativity. As we are living in the era of the fourth industrial revolution, we would like to discuss how modern technologies such as AI, big data, and metaverse can combine with intangible cultural heritage to create future value. Furthermore, through this forum, we will shed light on the creativity of ICH as means of cultural diversity and sustainable development, and aim to provide a forum for international discourse exploring various cases on this very topic. On the first day of the forum, Irina Bokova, former Director General of UNESCO, and Peggy Dong, former Director of National Museum of Korea, will give keynote presentations, and the following session consists of presentations from experts from Switzerland, Korea, UK, and the US. If you leave questions or comments on the chat window on YouTube or the discussion board of the forum website, we will cover the comments and questions during the panel discussion. I truly hope the forum serves as a venue to have our participants rediscover the value of ICH in the era of convergence and creativity. And with that, let us now commence the opening ceremony of the 2021 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage. First, we would like to invite Director General Eugene of the National Intangible Heritage Center for her welcoming remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Lee Jong-hee. I'm the director of the National Intangible Heritage Center. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Irina Bokova, former Director General of UNESCO, Bae Dong, former Director General of the National Museum of Korea, Michael Fisher, VP of Human Relations Files, and all of the presenters and panelists who have agreed to grace this forum with their presence, as well as all the participants joining us on YouTube. Thank you very much. This forum was established as a way for us to have a global network for intangible cultural heritage, and on that basis, search for sustainable ICH safeguarding measures. Thus far, we've had prior forums that focus on cities, peace, civic life, human and nature, and now this year, it is held under the theme of rediscovering ICH in the era of convergence and creativity, befitting what we've done in the prior forums as we have continued to look at resonant and relevant themes. For the past 2 years, we've seen how the COVID-19 pandemic completely upturned our societies, and we have become used to these virtual meetings as well. It's unfortunate that we still cannot meet in person, but thanks to advancements made in digital and network technologies, we can transcend time and space to have more of these discussions and explore more possibilities and opportunities. Our center is located here in Korea in the city of Jeonju. For the next 3 days, both here in Jeonju and online, we'll be listening to presentations and discussions of over 20 experts from 12 countries to confirm the challenges that are before us and map out the future of intangible cultural heritage. I hope that these discussions will contribute to more ICH safeguarding policies and ultimately to bring about new life for our overall future. I'd also like you to provide more support to the youth summits involving Dong Baek-han, Cultural Officer of the UNESCO Bangkok office, as well as youth representatives from around the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director General Lee Jong-hee of NIHC, for your words. Next will be a congratulatory speech by Kim Hyun-mo, Administrator of Cultural Heritage Administration of the Republic of Korea. Good day, I am Kim Hyun-mo, Administrator of Cultural Heritage Administration of Korea. I would like to thank all of you for participating in this discussion on the preservation and transmission of intangible cultural heritage. The theme of this year's forum is Rediscovering Intangible Cultural Heritage in the Era of Convergence and Creativity. Due to the surge of COVID-19, all fields of society, including safeguarding and transmission of intangible cultural heritage, are undergoing considerable changes. In today's forum, I hope to see an exchange of various opinions on how to share and transmit the value of ICH amid these changes to form an international discourse on this very topic. In closing, I would like to thank the efforts of everyone that contribute to making today's event possible despite the COVID-19 situation.
Thank you very much, Kim Hyun-mo. That was the Administrator of the Cultural Heritage Administration of Korea. We are holding this forum in a hybrid online forum following last year's forum as well. This year it is held under the theme of Rediscovering Intangible Cultural Heritage in the Era of Convergence and Creativity, so we have expanded this in the online through the realm of multiverse and metaverse, and we ask you for your appreciation. Next, we'd like to hear also from the mayor of the city of Jeonju. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kim Sung-soo. I'm the mayor of the city of Jeonju. I'm very curious to see how they would have depicted me as a character in the metaverse. I would like to thank our organizers, Lee Jong-hee, the director of the National Intangible Heritage Center, Kyung, Director General of UNESCO ICHCAP, for organizing and hosting this conference despite very challenging times. And of course, I would also like to thank Irina Bokova, the former Director General of UNESCO, for a keynote presentation, and the other keynote presenter, Bae Ki-dong, Professor Emeritus and former DG of the National Museum of Korea, as well as our moderators, and Professor Ham. Because I am the mayor of the city of Jeonju, many people ask me about cities and the role of cities. And when people ask me that, I say that cities are collective memory. Cities are not just a physical space that is made of roads and buildings and bridges, but in fact, cities are located in the memories of the people. And I think that they are also a bridge that connects our culture to the past and also to the future. In that regard, ICH really is the essence of all cities, because if we don't have ICH, then we would have no essence to our cities, and our memories would also become fragmented and lost. We have to safeguard and protect our cultural heritage. There are practitioners and also Professor Ham and other researchers who study ICH. I think that they have their work cut out for them. It will be very difficult to do that because it's not as if you are studying ever-evolving contemporary music like K-pop, and it's not something that you can look at tangibly. This is something that you have to do with a sense of mission and purpose. So it must be very challenging for you to work in this field indeed, which is why the practitioners, the researchers, and archivists who are working in the ICH field, I have to say that I completely respect and admire your work. Thank you very much. Through this forum, we can hopefully learn more about how ICH can impact us in a more convergent and creative reality, and I hope that we can learn more from the presenters and panelists. And I hope that this would go beyond just this city and allow for more communication among cities and among countries. Thank you very much to all of our organizers and hosts, and congratulations.
Yes, thank you, Mayor, for your kind words. I would like to express my gratitude once again to all of our distinguished guests for gracing us with their presence at today's opening ceremony, despite their very busy schedules. Next, there will be opening remarks by Kyung, Director General of ICHCAP. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Due to the COVID pandemic, we are still faced with many difficulties, and I would like to say that despite all that, we're here today, and I would like to extend my gratitude to all of our on and offline participants for attending the 2021 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage despite these challenging circumstances. I would also like to express my special thanks to all of those that have made today possible. And thanks to your generous time, efforts, and your support and dedication, we were able to host this event. And particularly, I believe that Jeonju City National Intangible Heritage Center and ICHCAP was able to join forces to make today's possible. And with the efforts of all of you, we now have this forum gaining world-renowned prominence in the area of intangible cultural heritage. Thank you so much for all of your efforts. We are at the center of rapid change characterized by AI, big data, and climate crisis. We are seeing major changes in front of us, and challenges that come with the change, of course, are not easy. However, responding to such changes offers us with new possibilities as well as opportunities. There is a saying that goes that if you are pressed, you change, and when you change, you find a breakthrough, and when you do find that breakthrough, it lasts. I have faith that the power of humanity's goodwill and collective intelligence that has led us to stay brave, notwithstanding the crisis that penetrated history, to eventually overcome the challenge to open up a new path. Against this backdrop, I would like to re-emphasize the importance of the core values of ICHCAP, which is information sharing and networking. And I would also like to invite your wisdom and experience in this journey. I hope the 2021 World Forum for Intangible Cultural Heritage serves as an opportunity to discuss the importance of intangible cultural heritage to mankind in this new era represented by convergence and creativity, and to rediscover the value of intangible cultural heritage. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was Director General Kyung of UNESCO ICHCAP. Now we would like to move to watch a short video clip of a performance that I think will well explain the significance and meaning of this forum. The late Lee Mi-pang in 2005 used motion capture to capture his dance movements when he was still alive, and this data that captured his dance movements were graphically rendered into a hologram by the NIHC in 2016, and this is being shown together with his daughter.